Hey everyone! Welcome back to Dork Duo Plays The Great Ace Attorney Adventures. We're on Case 2, Chapter 2. Woohoo! And P2 is... that's a lot of twos. Alright.
My signature number.
That's right. Okay. January 9th. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that.
I wish we managed to find some clue as to what the speckled pen might be.
We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine that won't be able to be for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door.
Gee whiz, he's freaking buff. He's clearly glaring at us as if to say, don't even think about it. No, wait a minute.
What is it?
Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go?
Probably jumped into the water. Oh yes! He's completely disappeared!
When did he do that? I mean... oh, yeah. He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring that these were securely back on my wrists.
What a good guy.
Yeah, he's a stand-up model citizen.
Alright, well, let's see.
What do we do?
Okay, let's see. So we'll need to move back to Kazuma's room.
Nah, Kazuma. He's still dead.
Rippin' Pippin.
Rippin' Pickles. It looks like they're still investigating in here.
Yes, on that subject, I wonder if Inspector Hosanaga's unscathed.
What do you mean, unscathed?
Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san?
I mean...
Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you.
Oh, yes.
Don't need another person dying on us.
Yeah, I sure hope not. But I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know.
Okay, now that we're in here...
Is there more clues?
There are. Hey, there he is.
Hey! There's our bleeding
He's
mouth
looking,
friend. Oh, whoa!
a little worse for wear.
What happened to you?
Ah, you're back. Like, jeez, black eye, beaten up lip, his glasses are broken. But he's not bleeding, so, you know.
That might be arguably worse, though.
Ah, but you're back.
Inspector!
What happened to you? Your face is... Please, don't worry about it. They're just scratches.
Scratches? Made by a bear, maybe.
When I told the captain I'd give you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fist and then toss me overboard.
What?
But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing, really.
It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to.
Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh! I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Hairlock Sholmes. I don't think he was German, though.
Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes, then? We could tell you what we found out.
Yes, let's do it.
Face looks horrible.
What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door?
Oh, do you know who she is?
Please! What self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? You like ballet? I'm fine.
Oops. I think I upset him there.
Well,
sheesh.
That tells the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case, at least.
Oh? How?
Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they?
Oops. No, I definitely upset him.
And now he's bleeding. Inspector, has your investigation here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. Ah, there is one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. You do?
Oh, what?
Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please.
Yeah, tell us. What is it? Oh, what is this new information you have, Inspector?
It's this. The Budio's medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Hey! There we go.
Yeah, we need that. Oh, Cosmo's post-mortem report?
Kazuma-sama.
So, what was the cause of death?
Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what's written in the report. His neck was broken?
What the?
Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. So at first, I think they were considering poison. You know, because of that last thing. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in the system at all.
Well, what weapon was used then?
Some Japanese boy's manly hands.
Sheesh.
Good thing you're Russian though, right?
Yeah.
Nothing has been found as yet, but the fact there are no signs of a wound suggests it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark.
Oh, I see. Something that wouldn't leave a mark.
All the body's nerves went through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left.
Poor Cosmo. Yeah.
I have a second copy of the report, and if it might be useful, you're welcome to have it.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, it's fine. I trust you.
Yeah, see, he trusts me.
After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? She's
yeah,
like,
you feel bad,
man,
don't you?
I do feel
Yeah, that's what you get.
Okay. The great detective.
Oh boy.
Oh, Mr. Jones was here, was he? Yes. He seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about on the floor investigating. But then he suddenly left, and I suppose he must have become bored.
Did he say anything at all?
Actually, now you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish! Was all he said. What does that mean?
Shoe polish? Yeah, we wonder what he meant too. Gee
See, the cool thing is, like I said, I don't remember, like, all the more minor details of these cases, so a lot of this is just gonna be new to me all over again. I don't know what he means by shoe polish.
Dag now. Yeah, that's not much to go on, is it?
No, it was when he was over there, by the broken piece of glass. Do you see? Perhaps he's talking about this brick-colored mark. Do you think? Yes, that must be it.
Okay. But how could Mr. Sholmes know if it was shoe polish? Uh-oh, that is shoe polish.
It's all good. That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea.
Could only mean one thing.
Oh, what one thing could it mean?
Somebody had just polished their shoes when they came to kill him.
You right.
That's all I got. What is it, Susato-san?
Even though the door is locked, the only person in here aside from Cosmo's Ryunosuke, but that makes sense to me!
Yeah, I don't polish my shoes. I'm a dirty boy.
So you're positing that there was a third person in here?
Yeah.
What is he? What is he? Freaking Santana, the Pillar Man? Like
he must have wormed his way through the vent.
Creepy. Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue.
Dark tan? A sort of dark brownish red then.
Yes, a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him.
Oh, does this mean that this mark was made by the polish on Cosmo's shoes as they scuffed on the floor?
Huh.
Oh, so this might have been Cosmo's shoes then.
So that would suggest there was something of a struggle.
Yeah,
right?
Like something might have like hit him to the point where he like skidded across the ground, skidded his shoe mark on there. Maybe, I don't know.
That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head.
Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you.
Poor Inspector. You look exhausted. Oh, no. Well... I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asugi-san. He was my responsibility. Like, everyone feels bad, honestly, about this.
Yeah.
Of course, my pain's nothing compared to yours. You're his friends. The truth is... and I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke this morning. Wait. Him too?
Yeah, that's the same thing that Ryunosuke said. A heavy head. That's interesting.
Wait, so what would be... like a gas leak or something?
Yeah, my head's still throbbing too.
Like, that wouldn't account for Cosmo being dead, necessarily, if it was a
but...
gas leak, but...
no, it should be accident like if anybody else's head feels weird, but that's probably not a thing.
See, let's take a look at the autopsy report real quick. Male, Far Eastern, time of death between 1 a.m. and a little past... so, between 1 and 2, or...
Well, that can't be right. He said Far Eastern.
Yeah. Oh. Right, because he's Russian. Forgot about that. I'm like, what do you mean that... oh. Let's see. Cause of death, damage cervical vertebrae... cervical vertebrae... yeah, whatever. Resulting in instant death.
Thing.
The victim's neck was almost certainly broken as a result of strong blow to the area. No, I was extra injured. Okay, so basically what we've already been told.
Okay.
And
we also got the mark on the floor.
Yeah, so nothing here.
Okay.
Alright, so we need to move...
except for that weird purple thing.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Let's see. Back to the first class passageway. January, 9th, SS Budia. Ah! Look, Nodohoda-san! Seaman Stroganoff is gone!
Strong enough?
The burly Russian sailor who's always crossing his arms and glaring at us.
Ugh. All these Russian names are impossible to remember.
Tra-la-la.
Did you hear that? Sound like someone singing.
Tra-la-la-lee-la-lee-la-lay. I did the great detective way. This caroling. I know that lark-like voice.
Friggin' Mark. Well, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us.
Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can investigate.
Definitely. Before that stringy knot crewman comes back.
It's Stroganoff, not Stringy Knot. Alright.
I think that's easier to remember, though. So I guess we go to Pavlova's room?
Before we do that, we need to check out what that sound was.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Hello. You,
Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes. Look.
Wow. You never know where he's gonna turn up next, do you?
He seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself. Tra-la-lee-ra-lee-ra-lay. I did it the great detective way.
He's still singing. You think he hasn't noticed us?
Or he's simply in extremely high spirits. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yard bit off more than it could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, it's lucky her luck was about.
Excuse me.
I solved it all and I stood tall. I did it the great detective way.
Mr. Sholmes!
Ah! What is it? You want to fight? Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing, and I was just about to reach a climactic finish.
Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured that was a good time as any.
I very nearly dropped you to the floor with one of my famous right hooks.
Alright, I get the picture. And could you put those fists away? Sheesh.
Mr.
This guy's,
Sholmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. Ah, yes, that. I was immersed in the study of the ship's log, as penned by that starkly built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh yes, the ship's log.
And did you find out anything useful from it?
Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank.
Which means there was nothing to report. Nothing of note happened, so...
Wait, after 2 a.m.?
That's weird. Yeah, a little past 2 a.m. Somebody should have reported that. So why didn't they?
You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it.
Sorry?
Your logic, my boy, is inverted. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages, and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman oft stands sentry in the first-class passageway, and he has an almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour.
Oh, he writes that in every 30 minutes?
Nothing to report? Precisely. Put simply, the seaman writes nothing to report when there is just that. And yet...
The ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report.
Wait, so... Do you mean... Yes. There were circumstances afoot last night, which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened? That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report in the log.
Oh, okay.
These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log in your mental file. Okay. So from 2 a.m. until early. So basically after Kazuma is speculated to have died, until early this morning there are no reports.
Yeah.
So Kazuma died and then nothing was reported, which...
That's weird. Now that deduction is worthy of a great detective.
Ah, you're starting to understand what my way is, I see. What makes Sholmes Sholmes? Brilliance. Ooh, ouch.
What is it? Are you hurt?
Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason. Nothing more.
Him too?
Wait, but Susato said nothing about it, though.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything about her hurting. Why is it just me, the inspector, and then Sholmes?
Well, my friends, until our next encounter.
You take out the handcuff? Okay.
No.
He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. Is something wrong, Susato-san? You seem lost in thought.
It's just... Well, I feel the same. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. Sorry?
Ever since I woke this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing.
Oh, you too? That's strange.
That is
But-
strange.
But what could cause that, though?
Okay. Well, now we can move to Miss Pavlova's cabin.
Yeah, let's get in there. Hey, the suitcase is open.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's interesting.
She's not here either. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Susato-san. Oh, where's she gone? Where's she gone? Hey, what are you doing? Those are private things.
There's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can.
I suppose you're right. For Cosmo's sake. Okay, so when I want to do it, then it's bad, then. Okay.
Not just for Kazuma-sama.
What do you mean?
It can't be long until we arrive at port, in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there.
Really? Wait, is this some kind of trick?
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san. By ourselves, we have to.
Yes, we will.
Did you ask if it was some kind of trick?
That's weird. Why are you suddenly on my side now?
Because...
Oh, did she actually feel bad enough where it's like, oh, okay, maybe he didn't do it.
I mean, like, given the fact it's like, okay, technically, no one else could have done it. But there's no way that you could have done it either, because you and Cosmo are close. Not to mention, Inspector Hosonaga does believe in you. And you helped solve other problems with Mr. Sholmes. Like, it's just one of those things where, like, she needs to figure out what really happened. Because if she believes that Ryunosuke really didn't do it, how in the frick did it happen?
That does make sense. I mean, hey, as long as she's not gonna throw me anymore, I'm fine.
No promises.
Naruhodo-san,
are you there?
Sorry? I'm right here. Yes. Why?
Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I was... when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home.
Dude, believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know.
Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes.
I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in there, but no such luck.
Okay, wardrobe. And then... let's see... The call bell? Oh, this thing. I keep forgetting what that is.
There's one of these next to the bed in Cosmo's cabin, too.
Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist. Patu?
Wait. Yes?
Did you... You're up.
Did I what? What?
You're up.
Hold on. Oh, she barely hesitated there, and she gave it a good tug, too.
I guess you're just so inundated by the sound, it just, like, all your thoughts left.
Wasn't no thoughts, head empty.
It really... just like everyone here. No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come.
We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in secret. That's still kind of weird, though. We rang it like twice and no one showed up.
Yeah.
So this ventilator connects to Cosmo's cabin next door.
Yes, although what a fool a shipbuilder must be to open a ventilator in another room.
Ah, maybe. So that if there's ever a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin won't notice and raise the alarm.
Oh, hey, a gas leak! That thing I suspected might have happened.
Oh yeah, that could make your head hurt.
Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning.
That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Cosmo wrote that he saw a speckled bank coming out of the ventilator.
Okay, let's see. And then there should be a plaque on the oh, the plaque and the shelf. So this one.
Okay. Ah, yes, they're displayed in this cabin too. Look, at the SS Buria's rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
I suppose Miss Pavlova realized that she needed to keep the contents of her case a secret when she read this. Her special friend, I mean.
I wonder where her friend has disappeared to now. It's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. That's probably a bad thing.
I just hope Seaman Stroganoff doesn't find it and throw it overboard.
Oh, yes. So do I. All the books have toppled over together. Look, every single one.
Hey, Susato, you wanna, I don't know, organize these?
Yeah, maybe not touch those. Sheesh.
Do you think that's a god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though.
It's actually the same as the bookcase next door. You know, before you actually set the books up. In Cosmo's cabin.
Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase?
I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company?
Wait, so if both bookcases were the exact same, what happened?
The only thing I could think of is that maybe the ship stopped abruptly, or I don't know. Or something happened.
Maybe. Alright then. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage?
Not everything bad that happens on this ship is because of me, you know. Jeez. And here I thought she was...
Well, anyway, I'll set them all straight again here too. I don't like seeing things in disarray.
No, I could care less, but you do you, I guess. Alright.
Let's see. The open suitcase. The most glaring issue in here. Oh my! Miss Pavlova's case is open.
It's completely empty inside, but according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there.
Yes. A friend that she had to keep secret.
Because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Buria. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there.
Giraffe.
Must have been. And I just have to curl the neck up like just a whole lot before you put the whole thing in there.
Yeah.
Oh, where is it now?
Uh-oh. Ah! What's that? Uh-oh.
Whoa. Are we being attacked?
Set to the engines immediately. Vessel sight a quarter-mile fore. Full stop. Hard to starboard. All hands, brace for impact.
What the?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, what the?
I think we're about to crash into another ship.
What?
I can't stand...
Susato-san, hold on to me. Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all?
I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo-san.
If I was a dangerous killer...
Oh look, the books are knocked over again!
Yeah, it looks like we avoided a collision.
I think...
Yes, the ship has come to a stop.
Oh my goodness, what about you, Naruhodo-san? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Uh-oh.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance.
Oh, that sounds like...
Inspector Hosonaga. Is it you in there, Naruhodo-san? Unbolt the door, quickly!
What? The bolt? Oh... When it's
Wait a
locked
minute.
itself back.
Oh! Wait! Hold on! So, here's what I am positing. Here's my theory. Someone went into Cosmo's cabin, assassinated him, and then hit that bell to make the ship come to a complete stop. Therefore, bolting the door and making it sound like only one person could have killed Cosma.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And that would explain why everything else, like, kind of just fell to the side. Like, why the plate was on the floor in the other room, when it should have been on the table. Okay.
Look at that!
The door's bolted. Did you do that, Susato-san?
No, I didn't touch it.
Well, that's strange. How did... Well, we know now. And look at all the books. They're just like they were before again.
Naruhodo-san, aren't you going to open the door and let the inspector in?
I'd better tie this place up first. Our violent emergency stop had solved one mystery, at least, in a very vivid way. But I knew that what awaited us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. I hurried around tidying the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart.
To be continued.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That was shorter than I thought.
That is our shortest chapter so far. But anyways, that's going to be it for the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Check the links in the description. Keep an eye for community posts. And as always, we'll see you then.
See you then.